Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are well. So today I'm just going to be doing my shop my stash. I'm doing it earlier than normal. It's currently Saturday. I don't normally do this till Monday. Well, it normally goes up on Monday. But I've not worn makeup now for a good few days just because I'm absolutely sunburnt. I'm going to see if I can show you some of it. Can you see how red I am? And it's even worse than that on my back, so it hurts to actually stretch. I put a bit of like foundation powder on this morning, and that's all really, a bit of eyeshadow as well, but that's the first time in quite a few days I've done anything, but it actually looks quite nice, very natural. Anyway, on to the shop my stash video, otherwise it's going to be long. I've been using this Mario Badescu skincare, and it's the one with aloe, herbs and rose water. It's really good. I like it. Now a lot of people are saying it's just skincare, you shouldn't really be you can't set your makeup with it, but I feel like it melts my powders down and looks really nice on the skin, so I have been using that, and there isn't hardly any left, less than half. So once I've used this bottle, I will then go on to put my Primark Glow setting spray in this bottle, just because it's a better sprayer than my Primark one is. So yeah, there's that I've been using. Then there's the Nivea Daily Essentials moisturiser. It's got the 24-hour moisture boost, and it's for dry and sensitive skin. Now normally I don't have dry skin, I don't suffer with dry skin, normally it's fine, but especially under my eyes of late it's been very dry, so my concealers aren't looking very pretty, especially when I set them with powders. So I've been using this, and I watched a video where a person said that she uses like a really good moisturiser to moisturise where she would put a concealer, and that works fine. So I thought I'd try it, and it's working really well. I don't have an eye cream at the moment. I know I'm going to get one soon, but I'm not sure which one to get yet. So I've just been trying this, and I've also been using the primer to match it. It's really good, but that's in the bathroom, and that's the same. It's the 24-hour moisture boost primer. I've been using this as well. I absolutely adore this. It's the Balance Vitamin C Glow Radiance serum, and as you can see I have used a lot of this. I've not had it that long, probably not even a month at this point, and I've used half. I would definitely recommend this. I've said this in another video as well. I would definitely recommend it. It's like £2.99 at Home Bargains. Definitely worth it. When I run out of it I will definitely repurchase. I've used this probably about once, maybe twice, and it's the New Look, no, it's the PS Glow highlighting stick, but for me it's like a blush topper. I'm just going to show you. I've shown this, the top's fallen. I've shown this on the channel before. It's just stunning. I would do swatches, but I'm holding the camera and I can't really do that. So that's that. I've been using this mascara as well. It's the Benefit Roller Ball. Sorry, Roller Lash, not Roller Ball. Yeah, I really like it. I wasn't too sure at first when I started using it because it got all clumpy on me, but as it's aged, the mascara is just working a lot better for me. I don't know if I would get the full size because it is quite expensive, and I know that there are better mascaras out there in the drugstore, but I really am happy to have this in my collection. I've been using this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. As you can see, there isn't a lot left. I've been using this just on the eyelids. It's too dark to be using it as a concealer. This I always use in my waterline, and it's part of my project pan, so I don't really need to go into too much detail on it. It's the Essence Silky Nude liner. Also part of my project pan is this. I use this every single day. It's just something to set my eyebrows with. Every time I wear a nude, I've been trying to wear this Aquarius lip liner by Kathleen Lights and Colourpop, just because I want to get it out of my collection, because it is an older lip product and it's drying up. Another thing that's drying up is this Primark one. I've been trying to use it best I can, so yeah, there's that. I've been using this a lot, this Technique brow gel. Really like it. It's in the shade dark brown. Been using this as my concealer. It's the Collection Lasting Perfection 16-hour concealer. Really like this. I had to pull this out. It's by Kiko, and I did it more for this side, just as like a highbrow shade for my brow bone, just to lighten it up. It's not as nice as the 17 one I had, because that was more pink toned, and I had a look around Boots and they don't have anything like it, so I think I'm gonna have to give in and go for the Benefit highbrow once I'm done with this. But it's so expensive, guys. It's like £19, but yeah, it is worth it. It does last a long time, but it's that initial laying that initial cost out for what is essentially just a pencil. So I've been using this as well. This is the Exaggerate Rimmel in Call Me Crazy. I've not managed to use it that much, but I have been using it once or twice. Same with this, once or twice used. I do need to use both those pencils more. So now let's have a look in the drawers. Right, so this is what we're looking at, and I use this a lot. Now, a few days ago I used it and I was like, I really don't know if I like it anymore. When I bought this, I really loved it, and I've not had it that long. It's in the shade 300 Sandstone Shimmer, but I think it was the brushes that I was using with it, because today I've used it on top of the powder that I'm wearing, and it looks really nice. It just looks like a natural glow. It's really pretty. I am going to pop that back in my highlighters, because there are a few that I want to be testing for this next fortnight, so let's pop that away. Also, I've been loving using this Hourglass blush in Luminous Flush, and I really don't know, I might keep this out, you know, for another month, just in case any of the other blushes that I pulled don't actually work. But again, I'm going to be testing some blushes just to see if I want to keep them in my collection, because I do have quite a lot of blushes, so I think I'm going to keep that in. It is only a mini, so it won't take much room. Oh, I didn't try this though either. I didn't try the Natural Collection blush cheeks. I think what I'll do is take this Hourglass one out now, thinking about it. I can always pull it in next fortnight's rotation. Use this. I'm really not 100% on it, but I'm going to keep it for now. I just don't know about it, so I'll keep it for now. I didn't use this one. What I think I'll do is I'll decide between this one and this one. I've got a feeling I'm going to go for this one over that one. I do like my glowy blushes, so I do want to keep at least one. I didn't use this Brunch Club highlight. It's really stunning, so that can stay in for another rotation. I use this Model Zone blusher in Cake Pop, so that can go back. Use this bronzer to death, really loved it, so that can go back. Didn't use this Cargo bronzer, so that can stay in. use this Imagination palette to death as well, and I even used, I'm not going to show you because I've made quite a bit of progress on one of the contour shades, and I want to show you that on my upcoming project pan, and that's going to go up in the next couple of days as well. So this video will go up Monday, and then this project pan update will go up Wednesday. So that's that. Didn't use this at all. Live Love London blush and light palette, so that needs to stay in for another rotation. Don't think I used any of these. Yeah, I did use this Australis Metallics in, I think it's Guns and Rose Petal. Yeah, Guns and Rose Petal. I use that, but these all stay in there. They'll live in here because I want to try and get a lot of use out of them. Used this NARS Isolde quite a bit. Well, when I say quite a bit, I used it a few times, like 2-3 times. Can't get it open. Oh, it's coming open now. I'm sure you all know what it looks like. It is super pretty, and part of me does want to keep it in again, but I have used it, so that can go back. Use this Kiko in the shade 202. I'm not going to be able to get that open with one hand, but it's a really nice purple shade, and I didn't think I'd be keeping it, but I really want to keep hold of it for a while. Didn't use again these Charlotte Tilbury quads, so they have to stay in for a little bit longer. Use the Chanel quad. I wish I could show you, I wish I could open it and show you what. Oh, actually I'm in it now. To be honest, the only shade out of this I like is that gold. I didn't like the plum shades, and I didn't like the lighter shades, so I'm just gonna pan that gold shade, I think, and I'll probably keep it for the compact because how can you not, it's Chanel. I used this on my face. It's actually an eyeshadow, but I used it on my face. I thought it would look better on my face, but no, it does actually look better as an eyeshadow. It's really, really pretty, but I'm going to pop that back into my eyeshadow collection. Pulled this Goddess of Love highlighter, whoops, and to be honest, I just don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to keep it in the collection for now. I thought I would be decluttering this, but just looking at it like that in the light, it does actually look nice. This always stays in. This is the New Look Glow Highlighting Stick. That always stays in. I've been using that a lot. It's the Steeler smudge part that stays in, that can go there. Didn't use this at all in the last fortnight. It's the MUA Skin Define Hydro Powder. I think I'm going to keep that in for another rotation. I didn't use this. Good to glow, but we are in summer, so I'll just keep that in. I'll take this one out. I use this quite a bit. It's the Primark PS Glow, so I'll find something else to use. I think I only used this once, and it's the Sleek Burkist Illuminator in Monaco, so we'll leave that in. Didn't use this primer at all because I'm finding I've got dry skin and that won't work for it. This I used to get an idea if I liked it, and I used to love this palette when I first bought it from Sephora. I got this one when I went to Portugal, and it's a sun bleached filter palette, and that's what it looks like, but the eyeshadows, the shimmers in particular, have dried out so much. I just think it's gone bad. Like the matte eyeshadows are really, really good and pigmented, so maybe I will like focus on them in an upcoming project pan, but I do actually want to keep the palette just for memories really, and obviously I'll find somewhere to put it as a decorative piece, but yeah, I'm not getting rid of it, even though I probably won't use them shimmers again. I use this Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder, so that can go back. Really like that. Really love this Shan XO palette. I absolutely just love it to bits, so yeah, that can go back as well. That got used. Didn't use this, I don't think. I think maybe I used that in a video, the highlighter shade in a video that I did for Essence. I did an Essence video using these palettes. So there's that one, the Essence Iron Face in 01 Glow for it, and then there's this one in Essence 02 Rise and Shine, and I used this more than I used the other one, so I'm going to pop this one back, and I think I will leave this one in the stash for another rotation. I'm going to declutter this. It's just really bad. I've had it years, so that one can go. Didn't use this lipstick. I pulled this lipstick out and I just haven't used it. It's in the shade 13. It looks a really nice vibrant red. Used this lipstick a couple of times. It's in Long Lasting 06. What did I use from here? Oh, I used this Essence Metal Shock Shadow a few times. It's in the shade Stars and Stories. I'm gonna keep it in there though for a while, I think. Use this a couple of times as well. It's like the MAC paint pots, but this is Freedom Pro Camouflage Paste. It's really nice. These things here I didn't use. This is going to go back into the collection. I think that's it. Yeah, so this is what's being left at this point. So I'll pop all this away and then I will come back shortly. Okay, so I forgot to show you which powders I was using. I was using this e.l.f. one as an under eye setting powder because that's exactly what it is. You don't really get a lot of product, but so far so good. I'm not seeing really any problems with it. It's quite nice actually. And then for all over the face I use this NYX HD Studio Photogenic finishing powder, and that's really nice as well. But I do want to pop these back because I've got the Too Faced Born This Way ethereal setting powder that I want to try. So foundations as well, I was using the Bourjois Healthy Mix. I have had to declutter a lot of foundations just because they'd gone bad, and I used a foundation and I noticed I was breaking out a lot more, and my skin is normally quite good, so I can only put it down to the foundation being bad. So I have decluttered quite a few foundations and I might have to declutter more. Yeah, I'm just seeing, like, testing them and just seeing if they're okay. This one appears to be okay. It's quite nice, and I know that this one is not 12 months. I've only had it a few months, and it's the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup Healthy Glow. I absolutely love this foundation, so I think I'll pop those back and choose some more. Actually, no, what I'll do is I'll try and get more use out of this Bourjois Healthy Mix one, and I'll pop the Essence one back. So let's go over to the drawers. Right, so normally I would start in here, but I have actually got a face mask from last month that I didn't use. Oh, and I need to talk to you about the palettes. So this Becca one, I managed to use it a couple of times, but can you see there that that's hard pan there on Snapdragon. So I mean, it's not even that pigmented. I am going to keep it in this little thing here and try and get more use out of it before it turns completely bad on me. I didn't use this at all, so I'll do the same with that. It's the Sweet Peach Glow palette. Really, really pretty, but I didn't get any use out of it in the last 2 weeks. So we'll use that. I did pull this one because I did have intentions of testing it out in a W7 video. But it's not that I'm sick or anything, it's just this sunburn is driving me insane, and I every time like I stretch it really, really hurts. So I've not really been doing many videos or putting much makeup on, but it does look a nice palette, but it does look very chunky, especially the shimmers, especially this blue shade here. But I have got an idea of what I want to do with that. I didn't use this never gets used. And it's so nice as well. They're all Makeup Geek shadows. So yeah, I do want to try and get more use out of that, so that stays in there. So they all stay there for another rotation. Right, so now we'll go into the second drawer. Now the reason this is in here and not in the foundation drawer, this is the tanning foundation for me. Look how dark it is and how pale I am. So yeah, let's just pop that to the back. I'm just trying to think. This is going all clumpy, so that's gone bad, so that can get decluttered before I even pull a primer. There isn't really that much to play with. I mean, this one is, it's a smoothing primer, so let's try the Sephora smoothing primer for the next fortnight. But I do like a glow. I like to glow. We'll leave it at that because I have got some glowing products in the drawer, in the everyday makeup drawer, and I could use that. Can you see how it's not as full? I've used this a lot lately, so I won't be using that one. I'm just trying to figure out what I've not used lately, which, because I've decluttered a lot, there isn't a lot in here. Don't you just hate it when you get interrupted when you're filming? That was just my mum. So which one shall I use? I'm just trying to think. Maybe this one, Total Cover Infallible in porcelain. So we'll pull 2. So maybe that one, and see, that's a matte one as well. I don't want 2 matte ones. I want at least 1 dewy one. Which really, if I'm going to pull that one, I need to pull something lighter. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pull that, and I will pull this e.l.f. mix to match adjust drops. I mean, look at the state of that. It's like 5 mils. It's not going to last me 2 minutes. I've already said this when I bought it. So let's have a look. No, nothing out there. I don't need them at this point because I'm using the hourglass ones. I mean, part of me wants to use this because it's fairly new and I've never used it yet, but I'm planning on like pulling a lot of blushes. So yeah, I think we'll leave this drawer as well. Part of me really, really wants to test this out. I think I am going to test this out this fortnight, guys, because I want to know if I can declutter it. So that's that. I might test this one out because I don't know if I like this anymore, so I'll test that. I will leave them in. Oh, I've not used this. I got this not that long ago. Oh, I've dropped it on the floor now. Sorry about my floor, guys. Right, so I'll put the Essence Blush Play back, and I'll use this. And how similar does it look to the Benefit cheek palettes? It's the Sunkissed Carnival Crush. It was really inexpensive, so we're popping this one back. We'll just pop it in here. Right, so then we'll move on to the second drawer, because I don't normally go into the lipstick drawers because I do a lipstick edit every month. So let's go in here, and we'll start at blushes. So I need to test this one out. I really like the look of the pink shade in it though. It's really, really glowing. So is the highlighter. So I don't know if I'll be getting rid of it. But it's the L'Oreal Blush Sculpt in the shade 201 Soft Rosy. So there's that one. Not too sure on the Sephora Colourful, sorry. This is in the shade Sweet on You, number 5. Part of me, even if I don't like it, will probably keep it for sentimental reasons, just because I got this in Portugal when I was with my mum. What else do we have? There's this MAC one. It really isn't the type of blusher I would go for. Normally I go for peach, coral shades. I think I should test that just to see how I feel about it. What else do I have? I think we'll leave that, and then we'll go to this section here and choose a couple more. I don't need to keep all these Kiko ones, even though I got these in Portugal as well. Yeah, let's test that one. And I think we'll leave it there. I should pull one that I know I actually like, which is a Max Factor one. These are dupes for the Hourglass, really, really pretty, and this one is one of my, well, it is my favourite from the 3 that I have, and it's in 05, lovely pink. So at least I know I like them. Right, so as I said earlier, I've got the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder, so I'll be using that this fortnight. I don't think I'll be using an under eye setting powder, and if I do need one, I can always use that e.l.f. one. Bronzers, I am going to use the Bourjois bronzing powder. I've not used this a lot. Can't get into it. I want to show you what it looks like. You probably already know. It does look quite dark. But I have got that Tanya Bear one if I need it as well, so I don't want to pull another one. But look at that packaging, it is so nice, and it smells of coconuts. So let's push these forward so the other setting powders can go at the back. Right, so highlighters. Right, it's the Dior one. I wanted to use that. I absolutely love this Dior highlighter. It's in the shade 002. I can't get into it. We all know what this looks like at this point, and I've still got the black folder for it. What else? I want to be testing some that I don't know if I want to keep, like this one. This is Rosy for Autograph, and it's too dark really. I mean, it does say that it's a bronze instant glow bronze, but really it is a highlight. I suppose you could use it as a bronze topper. I'll try it both ways, and if I don't like it I'll declutter it. What else do we have? I'll try this Becca Elf one in the shade Opal. I've got a feeling this is too dark for me as well, so we'll try that. And I'll try this PS, I don't even know what it is, PSI Beauty Highlight and Glow for eyes and face. So we'll try that. Oh, and I want to try this. This packaging is bulky, and it's a Strobe and Glow MUA. I've had it ages, and on the bottom is a cream product, and then on the top is the powder. So I'll try that, and I think that has to be it. Because that's quite a lot of highlight. I'm just trying to sort these out now. They're going absolutely everywhere. Oh, I'll have to sort that out later, but they are absolutely everywhere. So now time for palettes. And even though I've got one, that W7 one, that was just one that I pulled because the other palette wasn't working. So I've been wanting to try this for a while. It's the BH Cosmetics Marble Collection in Warm Stone. I've had it ages, but it is absolutely such a beautiful palette, especially that shade there. So stunning, and it feels quite creamy, so I don't think I'll have any problems with that. That's a similar shade to what was in the Sephora palette. This just looks absolutely stunning. So we'll pull in that one. Are we pulling anything else from this drawer? So you want to be quite conservative, because I want to pull some smaller palettes as well. So I think we'll leave this how it is. Part of me does really want to pull this Too Faced Natural Eyes, but maybe pull that next time. Then we're just in the last drawer here. I definitely want to pull this one here. It's the Pixie by Petra in the shade Desert Sunset. It looks a really nice palette, so we'll pull that. I don't know what else to pull, believe it or not. You know what I feel like doing? What I should have done ages ago? Is pulling my Too Faced Semi-Sweet, because I've not actually used it yet. I've just swatched it. So yeah, I think we'll pull that. So that gives us 3 palettes there. That's enough really, because I've got some single shimmer eyeshadows as well which I could use, so I think that's enough for that. Just let's see about these Essence ones. Oh yeah, by the way, these are some other products that are actually getting decluttered, and the blush as well, even though I like it, it's just an old blusher, so I think I will declutter it.